Yo, what it do, 2K fans? It's your boy JuKIng the Boss, and I'm in the cages, man. I decided to take my little run, go into the cages, see if I can get something done for the first time ever. And gotta say, first of all, the cages are fun. I will say that. It takes away from the game of just playing basketball and just allows you to just arcade your way through some crazy animations and some high-flying dunks, some killer blocks, and all in all, just some wacky moments. Now, the one thing I have a problem with in the cages is the camera. I think I gotta tweak my camera settings because it only plays well. All these cameras literally only look like they played well in the half-court set. And I mean, I guess that's the only time it really matters is in the half-court set. But you know, having the ability to see a little bit more might be a little more important. So, but we're not going to just talk about the cages. We're going to talk about game modes. We're going to talk about the patch notes. Now, the patch notes haven't dropped yet as of the recording of this video. But what can we expect from the patch notes? I believe what everybody is expecting is to see the fix for Pro-Am, like the private matchmaking in Pro-Am. I believe everybody's looking for that to be fixed, that to be worked on, and I'm looking at it like even I believe that should be there. I don't play Pro-Am yet, so I can't say for certain that it'll affect me. But I know that a lot of people have been trying to, you know, get into private matchmaking, you know, because they want to practice, they want to work with their team, they want to train. Then at the same time, you also got those who are trying to run like private tournaments and trying to just open up the field for people who want to play in the 2K League as a way to get some notoriety, as a way to, you know what I'm saying, play against some of the bigger, better, you know, Pro-Am players. So, you know, it kind of held a lot of people off, and they had to resort to reverting to the old way of doing things in last year before private matchmaking occurred. So I believe we're going to see that fix coming to patch notes. Another fix that I believe we're going to see coming is the Gatorade boost fix. So a lot of people hadn't been receiving their Gatorade boost. I know some people got 30, some people got 18, some people got 6, some people got 12, but they're supposed to get them like once a day. Now, the only thing I was trying to figure out was that supposed to be once an in-game day or once day. So, you know, an in-game day literally passes every like 12 hours or something like that. Like, real talk, in-game day feels like it's every, because it's 4, 8, 12. Like every 4 hours, the backdrop kind of changes. So I believe that 12 hours is the semblance of a 2K park neighborhood day. So now, whether that was a real day or a 2K day or even a my career day, it was beyond me. But I guess once they fix it, maybe we'll be able to actually confirm for certain. You see the oop jam, that's what I loved about the cages, is that you can do little crazy things like that and not be a slasher to do it. So that's what makes it kind of fun. That's what makes it kind of enjoyable. I tried to go out there and give me a quick block. I thought he was gonna pull up from the top. That didn't happen. So the Gatorade fix is one that I believe we're gonna see coming. They did mention it on Twitter just yesterday. So, well, day before yesterday. So I believe that fix is gonna be coming. It's not a half fix. That's something that most likely gotta be patched from within the code. Now, another thing that I also can see happening in the patch notes is people have been talking about you don't get custom colorways or free shoes. So, well, not free shoes, but your free custom shoes. You don't get custom shoes, and I found that to be kind of odd. Like, I know that last couple of years the easiest thing was to get shoes, get your free custom shoes. And they just buried us 23-5. But you know, that's all right though. I went and got my boy Bones. You see him waiting on the spot. He just waiting for me to hop off the court. We gonna hop back on this joint against these bad boys. I ain't about to go out like that. Okay, maybe I did go out like that. The second game was just crazy. It was wild. We still got whooped, but it was fun to watch. Now, when it comes down to the, I didn't know that you didn't get free custom shoes. So I didn't know that you didn't get to customize your own pair of kicks in 2K. That'd be a first in, I think, like, what? I think that'd be the first in the My Career series that you didn't get to customize your shoes ever since the beginning. I think except for the very first one, you was always able to have custom created shoes and everything. And so that'd be kind of weird, but maybe we'll see that come into fruition. Also, you know, one thing I would like to see patched though, because believe it or not, this is something that I don't know if people have noticed it, but the Foot Locker contract, right, gives you 25% store discount. That's a BS discount because it literally only applies to my career shoes. So, and the reason why I was able to figure that out, so like it literally only applies to the shoes for NBA games. The reason why I find that kind of stupid is because two things. One, the store shoes, you're only gonna buy the store shoes from the shoe deal that you have. So I got Nike. I'm only gonna buy Nikes for my career. Okay. But at the park, I want to own me some Converses, and I believe that the Converses might have taken like maybe 10% off, maybe 5% off, but it doesn't look like it, because if you look at the Converses, if you got the Foot Locker deal, mine is 25% off. If you got the Foot Locker deal, I get the Converses in my career for like I think $12.50, and in the park they're $22.50, and I'm looking at it like, yeah, that's kind of terrible. And the reason why I say it's kind of terrible is because I can buy park shoes and wear them for my career, and because I bought a pair of park shoes and I can wear those for my career. Now, another thing I really don't agree with is that why is it that my NBA shoes, I get up to tier 3 shoes for free. Okay, cool. Now, if I can get tier 3 NBA shoes for free, right, it only applies to you buying it out the My Career Foot Locker store. So what makes it weird is that there are no particular deals for, there's no reason for you to have a pair of your your brand shoes for the park, because there are no extra rep rewards for playing in the park. At least last year there was, you would get an extra 25 VC a game for every park game you played wearing your shoes. And I don't know if it's something that was just missing, if it's broken in the coding. I haven't seen it mentioned, but that's something that I really do believe need to be addressed, because I've seen people get punished for wearing, you know, Nikes and they're rep by Jordan at the park, but you don't earn any rewards for wearing Jordans to the park, like none whatsoever. You don't get an extra check. You don't get sponsorship deals because you play in park games in Jordans, which is it's kind of like, it's kind of simple. Like, okay, if you are a Jordan athlete, you can wear Jordans when you want, but the mainstay is to wear them when the lights are on bright, and that's when you're on TV. So if you're a Nike athlete, then you wear Nikes when you're playing the professional games. But if you go to the park, you can wear whatever hell you want. Like, you can wear whatever shoes you want. The only time you would wear your sponsored style shoes is if in case that you're playing more of a televised street game, or you're playing a game for charity that's sponsored by your shoe deal is part of your sponsor. So when it comes down to it, the part they need to kind of repair is that aspect. It doesn't make sense, because you got a person wearing Nikes at the park when you're not rewarding them for wearing Nikes at the park. You're just chastising them when they don't wear Nikes at the park. Understand we're talking about a video game, but that part they got right last year. At least there was a rewarding reason to wear your brand deal shoes at the park. Now, as far as how to fix this, like, first of all, there needs to be a reward system for playing in park games. Like, that's the one thing, don't get me wrong, I will sit up here and tell you that they really revamped the rewards for VC, and I think that was a great thing. But when it comes down to it, there's almost no reward for playing in the park for VC, especially because you want me to wear my particular brand deal shoes or wear 2Ks. So now, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but I haven't seen any aspect where I'm getting special deals. Now, when I get to rank 5, when it comes down to my shoe deal contract, I'll see whether or not I'm gonna get rewarded for playing at the park with my shoes. But I find it odd that pricing is still a weird thing. So the 25% only applies to the store for my career. It doesn't apply to the park. You can buy park shoes at full price and they can be worn in my career, but you can't do it the vice versa way. And that's, like I said, these are things that are odd. You know, 25% off in Foot Locker is 25% off. Now, if you get a coupon that say 25% off, any terms and conditions that apply will say it on the coupon. Now, when I signed my contract for that 25% off, there were no terms and conditions on where that 25% was off at. You know, it's odd, right? But I'm hoping that these things get addressed in this upcoming patch. I expect this patch to have a long list of notes. I kid you not. I swear, if this patch got like 5 things in it and that's it, then I will wait until patch 6 before I play 2K again. Because quite frankly, I've never been upset about 2K's method, oh my goodness, of doing things, but it's little things like that that kind of will take away from the overall experience. Now, I can't really say that I will never play 2K because I'm still having fun. I just find it odd, it's confusing, it's weird that little things like that exist and no one's addressing that. So hopefully these things do get addressed in the patch and we kind of get on the track, the right track. Man, it's your boy JuKIng the Boss, man. I'm hoping you guys enjoyed the video. More 2K content dropping later on today. I'm gonna catch you guys on the next one. I'm out.